Shock waves from colliding galaxies are detected by scientists. Scientists have detected shock waves coming from the supermassive black holes at the center of far-off galaxies that are merging. This could be the first concrete proof that enormous black holes are warping space and time as they collide. According to the idea, this is how galaxies expand. Astronomers may soon be able to observe it take place. Throughout the entire universe, these aberrations remain ongoing. The European Pulsar Timing Array Consortium, EPTA, coordinated by Prof. Michael Kramer of the Max Planck Institute for Radio Astronomy in Bonn, is one of the teams that made the discovery. He told BBC News that the finding might fundamentally alter how astronomers view the universe. It could tell us if Einstein's theory of gravity is incorrect. It might tell us about what dark matter and dark energy, the enigmatic components that make up the majority of the universe, really are. And it could open up a new doorway into new physics theories. The significance that supermassive black holes play in the evolution of all galaxies may be better understood with more research. According to Dr. Rebecca Bowler of Manchester University, who spoke to BBC News, scientists think that every galaxy contains a massive black hole that has been growing for billions of years. But up until now, everything has been hypothetical. Supermassive black holes are known to exist, but their origin is unknown. Smaller black hole mergers are one possibility, although there isn't much empirical support for this. But thanks to these fresh findings, we could finally be able to detect such a merging. And that will directly reveal to us how the largest black holes form, the speaker continued. By examining pulsar signals from dead stars, the observations were made. These move and emit radio signal bursts at incredibly regular intervals. However, astronomers from Birmingham University and the Lovell Telescope at Jodrell Bank in Cheshire have discovered that these signals are arriving at Earth just a little bit faster or slower than they should be. They also claim that the time dilation is consistent with gravitational waves produced by the cosmic merger of supermassive black holes. Some of the best-kept mysteries of the universe are revealed by gravitational waves, according to Dr. Stanislav Babak of the laboratory APC at the CNRS in France. The gravitational waves that have just been discovered differ from those that have already been found. The far smaller, star-sized black holes colliding with one another are what produced those early waves. According to the most recent study, the type of black holes described are those that are hundreds of millions of times more enormous and spiral in on one another as they approach closer and closer. Time and space are warped by their intense gravitational pull, which can last for billions of years before the supermassive black holes finally combine. The gravitational waves that have already been identified by scientists can be compared to transient rumbles, whilst the new ones are more like a constant background hum. The team's next move will be to integrate observations and obtain additional readings. Another objective, if supermassive black holes are the source, is to be able to identify specific pairs of them as research advances. Other fascinating occurrences, like the first-ever black holes or strange objects called cosmic strings, which can be viewed as the seeds from which the universe grew, may also be the source of gravitational waves. Gravitational waves, what are they? In daily life, gravity is a constant force. Every time you let go of a cup, it drops and shatters to the ground. However, gravity changes when you are in space. A sudden catastrophic event like the collision of two black holes might cause it to transform. A pebble dropped in a pond-like environment will cause ripples to spread throughout the universe since the event is so devastating. Everything in the universe, including the stars, planets, and even ourselves, is the water in the case of gravitational waves. As the waves flow over us, everything is first compressed, stretched, then gently compressed and flattened, and the waves rapidly diminish and vanish, much like in a pond. In 2015, gravitational waves directly generated by the collision of black holes the size of stars were discovered. The ripples created in the final moments before the impact were measured by extremely sensitive laser instruments. The pulsar approach involves picking up the ripples created in the billions of years before to the final union for the type of waves originating from the inspiraling supermassive black holes. This is comparable to throwing a steady stream of pebbles into the pond. Additionally, the signal appears as a cacophony because the mergers are taking place all throughout space. The EPTA and an Indian research group, IMTA, consolidated their findings and published them in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics. Similar analyses have been released by 3 additional independent rival research groups from China, CPTA, Australia, PPTA, and North America, NanoGrav, which has generated a great deal of interest among physicists and astronomers. Scientists must first validate their findings. Although when combined, the findings of the various teams are undoubtedly convincing, none of the research organizations have data that meets the gold standard of less than 1 in a million possibility of error, which is often necessary for conclusive proof. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more breaking news updates like this one.